Show's about to start, but we want to make sure that we're tracking attendance for this RYLead session. You're going to need to scan the QR code on the screen and fill out the form. You can also follow the details on the screen. Okay, we'll see you in a second.
Reach for the future and thrive. Learn and grow and try at Rye Lead.
Leaders, and welcome to Rye Lead. It's time to step out of your comfort zone. My name is Greg Tepper. I am a RYLA alumni from 2003. I'm from Coppell and attended Coppell High School. I currently work as the editor of a football magazine, and I talk on television sometimes. This is my co-host, Lauren Whiteman.
Hi everyone, I'm Lauren Whiteman and I'm a RYLA alum from 2007. I'm from Dallas and attended Tyler Street Christian Academy. I currently work as a communications specialist for a creative marketing agency based here in Dallas.
She's smart. We are so excited to welcome you to RYLA District 5810's first ever Rye Lead program. You were all chosen to attend Camp RYLA, which has historically been a week-long summer leadership program for rising high school seniors. While we were disappointed to have to cancel this program this year, the good news is that you're not really missing out. We have something completely new that we have developed exclusively with you in mind.
Here at RYLA, we are passionate about leadership, so much so that we wanted to make sure we held up our end of the bargain to provide each of you an opportunity to connect with each other and expand and develop your leadership skills.
We hosted our first RYLA program in 1991. We've had more than 5,500 students graduate from the program over the last 30 years. RYLA not only encompasses our summer programming, but also the RYLA 5810 Foundation, a robust alumni association, of which we're both members, a winter college summit, and additional continuing leadership education. Our mission is to develop a diverse group of servant leaders by instilling lifelong leadership skills and a commitment to service above self. We're big on having fun, the power of positivity and inclusivity, and empowering leaders to make a positive impact in their community.
Rye Lead has been designed to support you during this unprecedented time. We will provide you with lessons, support, and a network of like-minded leaders over the 30 years of Camp RYLA to help you succeed and persevere during this challenging time. We believe in you, and we know that you will make a difference.
We're so excited to welcome you to the RYLA family and to bring you a new quarantine-friendly version of leadership learning through Rye Lead.
But what is Rye Lead anyway? we're going to have two of the leaders of the program, Sly and T, get you up to speed.
Thanks, Lauren and Greg. Hi, I'm Sly Majid, and I'm a RYLA alumni from 1999 and a graduate of Allen High School. I live here in Austin, Texas, and I work in the mayor's office. And here's my fellow RYLarian, T.
Hi, I'm T. Lee Jones. I was a RYLA camper in 2014 from Prosper High School, and I am currently a professional actress in the DFW area as well as a part-time barista at Ascension Coffee.
The RYLA program has been instrumental in our lives and has helped us grow into the leaders that we are today. You're joining us because you're a leader too. Someone saw something special in you because you've made a commitment to make a difference in your schools and communities. And because of that, we are committed to you.
Even though we aren't able to host camp, we knew that this was a unique opportunity to support you by delivering our high-quality leadership development program virtually.
So today we are excited to kick off RYLead. RYLead stands for Rotary Youth Leadership Education and Development. Our goal is to provide you an experience that helps expand your leadership skills while also being engaging and entertaining.
You are invited to a dynamic series of training workshops, interactive experiences, and mentorship opportunities to help promote your growth as a leader and introduce you to some of the best and brightest of RYLA. And, like all RYLA programs, we are going to have a heck of a lot of fun.
RYLead is an 8-month program that kicks off in September and ends in April that is designed to level up the next generation of leaders. There will be a fall module in September and October, a winter module in November and January, and a spring module in February and March. We're also tentatively planning to hold an in-person leadership summit in April for all of us to meet and celebrate the conclusion of RYLead.
Each module, we will host virtual sessions on leadership development where you will learn specific skills to help you perform better in your expanding leadership roles, personal development where we will help you gain skills and knowledge to become a more productive and resilient person, and we will also host exclusive networking events where you get to interact with leaders in the RYLA alumni family to talk about a wide range of topics from college life to expanding different career opportunities and getting more engaged in big community issues. These sessions will help you prepare for the future, enhance your skills, and expose you to a diverse set of leaders from across the country.
We recognize you have other responsibilities, like your classwork, your extracurricular organizations, your family, and your friends. We know your time is precious, but we see the enormous potential you have as a leader. So we want to reward you for committing to this program.
If you participate in the first module, you will be able to call yourself a RYLarian and include RYLA on your resume and on your college applications. If you participate in the second module, you will be invited to the in-person leadership summit for Rye leaders in the spring. And if you participate in all 3 modules, you will be eligible to apply for a Rye Lead award that will come with a cash scholarship. By participating in Rye Lead, you will be a better leader and make a bigger difference this year and beyond.
Congratulations and welcome to RYLead.
Hey there, it's Mia Ham. I wanted to give a special shout out to the Rye leaders. I hear that your leadership camp was unfortunately canceled due to COVID. I am so sorry to hear that. But I was asked to give you a little advice on leadership, and you got to find your own way, your own leadership style. And as long as it's authentic to you, other people will follow. Okay? I wish you all the best. Take care of yourself, be safe, and have a great year. Bye.
Hello to all the campers at RYLead. It's Phil Lewis, Mr. Mosby, from the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody on the Sweet Life on Deck. I hear that camp was canceled due to this very difficult time, but we're going to get through it if we get through it together and if we have great leadership like I know you Rye leaders are. And of course, there is a great quote that is, leadership is not a position or title. It is action and example. And I know that all of you are going to go on and do great things, and I know you're going to lead by example. So appreciated, and I just wanted to congratulate you on everything that you've done and everything that you're going to do. And I wanted to remind all you Rye leaders, no running in my lobby.
RYLA has been in our lives for almost 15 years and has played an enormous role in shaping our relationships, friendships, careers, and ambitions. We're going to hear from Becca Egger next, another RYLA alum, on the impact and value RYLA has had on so many lives.
Hey, I'm Becca, and I've been a part of RYLA since 2004. The thing about RYLA that's so special, the RYLA magic, is really the people. And it's not that we all just have all this in common, and we found each other, and we can do things our way now. Not at all. The thing about RYLA is that we are all completely different. We have activists and cops and LGBTQ families and traditional conservatives, college recruiters, teachers, doctors, perpetual students, you name it. If they're put every category, every way that we identify, into a list and put a box by each descriptor on the list, and there is somebody for every box. But there's really just one box that is for everybody, that everybody can check. And that is that we believe that leadership matters, and we know that it takes sacrifice. We're willing to make that sacrifice. And we know that yesterday's good enough is not good enough for today, and today's good enough is probably not going to be good enough for tomorrow. And so we have to know better, do better every single day. When you're this different, there's a lot of challenges. We don't always agree. We're not always on the same page. But Wendell Berry has a poem that includes the line, "It's the impeded stream that sings." And that's really how the magic comes together. It's all these people with big dreams and big ideas, but we're rocks in each other's bubbling brook. But that's what makes the noise. That's what makes the magic, is that we have to learn to work around and with each other. And whenever that happens, that's beauty, and that's a community worth being a part of. So somebody saw you, a Rotarian probably, maybe somebody at your school, and they said, this person has it, you have it. You have this fight in you, you have this fire, you have what it takes to change the world, to change the community, to change your family, to change the country, the world. So the question is, do you want to opt in? Do you want to opt in to the RYLA community, where we see conflict and say, good, this is a chance for creativity, where we see hard experiences and we say, okay, I'm going to go through this and I'm never going to make the same decision again. My life is going to be different because I'm opting to go through this circumstance. Do we see a diverse, healthy community and say, that's it, I see the nicks, I see the scars, I want to be a part of it. I want to do the hard thing to get the good results. Do you want to have a resource for some really great education materials, to get trained, to have the information you need to be an excellent leader? Come on, you're in the right place. Are you looking for a network of people, a community, a group of friends, mentors, business relationships that can span even past RYLA? You're totally in the right place. This is awesome. You're gonna love it here. Are you ready to lead with an empathetic and service-oriented heart? If that's your choice, you're absolutely in the right place. Because this is a group of people who are in it for the long haul. This is where the rubber meets the road and lives are changed. Join together in a relentless pursuit of loving people and leading people and doing it well. RYLA is fertile ground for hope. For you, for me, for our community. Whenever we look inside ourselves, when we look at our relationships, hope abounds here. And we are so glad that you are here.
Now let's hear from some past RYLarians on what makes RYLA so special and why RYLA means so much to them.
To me, RYLA means opportunity.
RYLA means empowerment,
fellowship,
acceptance,
encouragement.
RYLA means a place to belong,
hope,
guidance,
pure joy and authenticity,
growth.
RYLA means acceptance,
influence, responsibility,
support,
community,
purpose. What RYLA taught me about leadership is that I'm a leader, and you are a leader. No matter what age, shape, size, hue you are, we all have that star power in us.
It takes on a lot of different looks.
Sometimes it's as obvious as stepping up and just being willing. And sometimes it's really about having the discernment to know when to follow.
Now, don't mistake that for sitting in the back row or not participating, but instead realizing and acknowledging that sometimes the leader of your team or your group really just needs your support.
It's just as important, if not more important, than taking the active lead role.
And good leaders utilize different tools for different situations.
And it's okay that your leadership style looks different than someone else's.
Anyone can be a leader in any role, in any job, as long as they see a need to help and want to do something about the situation to make it better for others.
Whether that's being the president of an organization or just simply being a member.
Leaders come from the most unexpected places.
There's always an opportunity to be a leader.
One of the most important lessons that I have learned from RYLA is how to communicate and work with a diverse group of people to reach a common goal.
We can find common ground with any type of person. All we need to do as leaders is to be willing to invest the time in each other to bring out those commonalities.
To work hard, to work together for the common good.
That makes all the difference in achieving your goals.
It's all about communication.
Because leadership is truly a group effort.
You can't always do everything by yourself.
Everyone's voice matters.
There is power in my voice.
It's always okay to ask for help.
Is to not let the fear of failing stop me from doing something new or challenging.
Failure is not your enemy.
You have to keep continually breaking down those barriers that you build up.
It requires work, and so keep plugging away and never giving up.
Even though I can't control if I am the smartest or most capable person in the room, I can always control if I'm the hardest working.
What you put in is what you get out.
You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be you.
The you that you are is better than the you that anyone else wants you to be.
Always be yourself.
To me, RYLA means family.
Family.
It's family.
It's family.
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 Welcome to the family.
Reach for the future.
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 The R in RYLA stands for Rotary, and we know that many of you may not know much about it, but Rotary's actually the entire reason we're all here. Here are some fellow RYLarians actively involved in Rotary to tell you a little bit more.
Hey guys, my name is Beth Anderson and I've been involved with RYLA since 1997. RYLA and Rotary actually helped me find my career as an eye doctor. We're so excited for you guys to be involved with this program. For me, RYLA has taught me how to take risks, smart risks, and in difficult situations to be able to be one of the calm peacekeepers. We're excited that you're part of this program, and we look forward to all of the opportunities that both RYLA and Rotary will have for you in the future.
Hey guys, my name is Adam Zapataki. I was a camper in 2005. Currently, I am a special agent for the Railroad Police here in North Texas, based in the Dallas office. One interesting part of my life after Camp RYLA and after so many years of serving on staff was that transition, or that continuation of service above self, going from a RYLarian to a Rotarian. So I'm an active member of the Mesquite Rotary Club, full circle, right? Now part of the club that sent me to camp 15 years ago. But at RYLA and through RYLead, we are hoping to teach and equip you with all of the tools that you need to be better leaders, whether that's in organizations you're a part of at school, your church, maybe your sports team if you're a captain or in a position of leadership there. Rotary International and being a Rotarian is no different. Instead of serving on a board or a committee at school, it's a group of Rotarians that are all professionals somewhere in the community, whether it's teachers, company owners, doctors, you name it. It's the same thing of bringing all these resources and different ideas together for service above self. Rotary is the world's largest service organization, and as a result, you have, I don't even know how many Rotary clubs that have literally an impact throughout the state, throughout the United States, and almost every country on planet Earth. What do we get from that? Making the community a better place, right? Service above self. The end goal here is all the same. Be better than you were yesterday and make the world a better place for all of us.
I'm Carice, and I have been involved with RYLA for District 5810 since 2004. I am a proud alumni, and I'm also a foundation alumni through Rotary International as an ambassadorial scholar to New Zealand, serving way back in 2011. And it was really one of the best experiences of my life, and probably to date one of the best years. I was able to represent my current district, 5810, as well as go to the district in Hamilton, New Zealand, 9930, and really be able to, embody peace and goodwill and the exchange of cultures and conversation and service. So as part of my experience, I was able to pursue a master's degree in international relations and national security. But beyond that, when I wasn't in school, it was really about making connections and building relationships, serving the community, and doing that all around the most incredible country of New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud. And so I was able to serve for many different Rotary clubs within the country and make my way around, really spreading that Texas peace and goodwill, as well as doing things that I don't think I would ever have had the experience to do, like milking a cow, blackwater rafting, and camper vanning through the South Island of New Zealand, all the while making friends, all the while having the guidance and the care of Rotarians throughout the country. And so if you are interested in serving for District 5810, if you are interested in pursuing something beyond yourself, this might be a program for you.
Hi everyone, Allison Jones coming to you actually from the coast of France today. Really? And you're asked, what does that have to do with Camp RYLA? And I just have to say a lot. So I was a camper in 2002, and if the question is, well, I've participated in RYLA, but what else? What are the connections to Rotary afterwards? How else can I be involved? How does that affect my life or my future plans, with the exception of this magnificent family that's already established through RYLA? And it actually continues with this idea of connection, of connecting to others, of allowing yourself to be vulnerable, to stepping out of your comfort zone and being open to the opportunities that are presented to you. One of the biggest moments for me with this was actually being a Rotary Youth Exchange student in 2003-2004 in the middle of France, where I learned French. And then after working with a largely migratory population as a teacher in Austin for several years, I decided I wanted to be able to help in a different way. And so I applied for a Rotary Ambassadorial Scholarship. I was able to go in 2012 to complete my Master's in Human, Social, and Economic Development at a university in Geneva. It was very exciting. I was able to do a bilingual degree, and now I'm actually a service coordinator at an international school where I'm able to help young people join in the community, work with others, and learn more about themselves in the process. So I encourage you all to make the most of all the opportunities that are presented to you, even if at first you have no idea what will come of them. Step out of your comfort zone and keep trying to do your best.
Hello, I'm Zane Carlson, former Interact Governor for North Texas and 2019 RYLA Camper. It's an honor and pleasure to be able to meet all of you today. I wanted to talk a little bit about the opportunities that Rotary has in store for you. One of those big opportunities is Interact. Interact allows high schoolers and middle schoolers to get engaged in service projects both locally and internationally through the financial backing and support of local Rotary clubs. By joining Interact, you'll have the opportunity to make a difference in people around the world. Last year, Interactors were able to donate thousands of pounds of school supplies to kids in Puerto Rico and support girls in Malawi getting their high school education. So join Interact today and make a difference.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard to the first ever takeoff for Rye Lead. My name is Shelby Smith, and I am a 2013 RYLA alum, and I currently work as a flight attendant. If we could get your attention for just one moment, we'd love to point out the safety features here at Rye Lead. It should be a short flight, but we still want you to be comfortable. You can sit on a chair, on a couch, on your bed, on the floor, or even stand in any room of your choosing. There is one emergency exit. You will find it by clicking the X in the top right corner. In the bottom left corner, you will find the mute button and the share video button. Without these two, you could face ultimate shame or possible turbulence. Remember to put your phone on airplane mode, as this can lead to distraction, text neck, thumb immobilization, or TikTok overuse. If you experience sudden hunger, keep calm and proceed to the nearest kitchen. In the unlikely event of a loss of moisture, retrieve the water bottle that is nearest to you, open and enjoy. To make this as useful as possible, keep a pen and a notebook at your side. Uncap the pen. Grasp the notebook. Open the cover and brace yourself for an array of wisdom. We recommend that you stay awake for Rye Lead for it to be its most effective. That includes keeping your eyes open and ears listening for maximum leadership learning. Thank you for your attention. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy your non-stop flight with direct service to reaching for your future. We know you have many choices for your leadership development, so thank you for choosing Rye Lead, flight number 5810. Welcome aboard.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm not a great flyer.
Do you
Can
need some time?
Can I get a minute?
Yeah, I got it.
20 seconds?
Yeah, I got it. Wow, we are buckled up and ready for takeoff with our inaugural Rye Lead speaker, Kevin Scooter Ward. Scooter is a RYLA alum from 1994 who has been involved with RYLA for 28 years. He attended Richardson High School and received his bachelor's degree and master's from Texas A&M, as well as an MBA from Columbia University. Scooter currently serves as chairman of the Madison Group and spent a number of years working for the 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama. Scooter has a deep commitment to public service, servant leadership, and giving back. He lives in Hyattsville, Maryland, with his partner and their 2 sons, where he serves as the president of the City Council. Today, he is here to kick off our Rye Lead programming with a keynote speech focused on the importance of self-direction, self-confidence, and self-knowledge in your leadership practice. Please welcome Scooter to the screen.
Hello, friends. I am Kevin Scooter Ward, RYLA class of 94, Richardson High School class of 95, and Texas Aggie class of 1999. Whoop! For those of you who may be a little confused on those dates, that's actually from the 20th century, probably when your parents finished school. First of all, I want to thank you for taking time to be here and share with us in this new adventure for Rye Lead and this new medium in which we're delivering our programs this year. I also want to do what I've always done at the beginning of my speeches, and that is give you an ask. I want to ask that you be present. I want to ask that you be vulnerable. And I want to ask most of all that you be open to the opportunities that the world will present to you. I know that there have been so many challenges that 2020 has thrown at us, and we're only 7 months in. Let's not forget that. I want you to know that you can rise to every challenge that 2020 has thrown at you, because this is exactly what RYLarians are built for. This is what you've been training for all this time. We are built for difficult times. We are built for difficult conversations. And most of all, we're really built for leadership opportunities that allow us to make a positive and lasting impact on changing the world. I also want to ask that you be intentional about your actions Be ready when the time comes to step up. Do that with intent, love, strength, and passion. I know that right now, many of you may not feel any of these things. You're probably like, Scooter, you're talking crazy. But there are days where I just don't want to do anything. I feel like I'm doing the same thing every day, expecting different results, doing it all in a mask, staying 6 feet away from people. Even through all that, though, I do believe that on the other side of this difficult challenge, there's a great opportunity. Greatness is what we're seeking. There's greatness because I still believe in the beauty and greatness of people like us. Many of you watching today can probably remember when you came to camp. There were people you'd never met who were in your cabins. You probably never heard of the large or small town they were from. You probably never met anybody who looked like them or believed like them. And that's a testament to what we do at Camp RYLA, because now we're all family. We know that we can pick up the phone and call one another, make an ask, get help when we need it. And all of those things are what we've tried to build for so many years, and it's so exciting to see it come to fruition with all of you. As many of you do, I have mixed feelings about what's happened over this past winter and spring in the world. Many opportunities that should have been had and could have been had were taken away from you, me, and many others. And for that, I'm sorry. But I want to make another ask of you. Even right now, as many of you are upset because you didn't have a traditional graduation, interview, birthday, time with your loved ones, know that those folks and me, we're still here watching and rooting for you. And we know that we wanted to share in those opportunities as much as you wanted to have them. Also, if you feel you're not worth as much because those opportunities weren't traditional, you're wrong. You're worth more than you will ever know. And this will teach you more than you ever know. I know many of you feel like you're just about to lose it in times like these, because that happens. I've been there. It will be okay. It's always okay in the end. I know some of you may remember at camp I say that. My mother had it on a necklace. It says, it will be okay in the end. And if it's not okay, then it's not the end. We have to remember that in times like these when it gets difficult. We feel as though the world is upside down and people are telling us we're not worth anything. I want you to know that the you that you are is greater than the you anybody wants you to be. You will never be enough for someone else because you are the only person who can determine your worth. You will never be black enough, white enough, gay enough, straight enough, fast enough, smart enough, slow enough, skinny enough. You'll never be anything for those who are simply looking to criticize rather than looking to praise or even reflect on themselves. You're greater than you know. So do this. Be bold. Be bold in your assertion of how you want to move forward in your life. Be bold in your actions on how you want to act. And be bold in your compassion for others. Because we all have to get through this. Even when there isn't a pandemic, there isn't problems in the world, we have to get through it. I'm as sad as anybody that we're not together in super hot North Texas right now, doing the things that we do, playing the pranks that we play, having the challenges that we have. But I also know that there's something special in what we're doing this time. There's something special in what we do because it continues to weave itself through, even in an online forum. Even though right now we can't really be close to each other, I want us to be closer than we've ever been. Let's be as close as we are at camp. Let's have a mindset of leadership, opportunity, learning, strength, just as we would if we were in the rec hall. I understand that's difficult to visualize right now, but let's do it because that will show us exactly what we're made of. I know that each and every one of you want to be in Midlothian. I just said that. And as I wanted to be with Midlothian too, we're not. But we're sharing this space. So let's make the best of it as you listen to the folks who are going to present, as you hear what's being said, and as you feel and visualize what you can do. So in those moments that will come after RYLead, when someone needs you, I ask that you lean in and ask how you can make yourself close to them, how you can make yourself available to them. When you are in a situation that you need something, I ask that you allow people to be close to you, to be proximate, and allow them to lend a helping hand, because you don't have to have it all together. What I'm saying is, if you can't be there, be close. No one of us has all the answers, and no one of us has the ability to do what it needs to be done all the time. We must weave a fabric together for ourselves and for others. We must look past the challenges of this year and make it into an opportunity where we have to do what we have to do, because like I said before, that's what we're built for. And together, we can continue to change the world. As hard as times are right now, I think it's time that we need to be graceful. And by graceful, I mean full of grace and thanks, understanding, all the ways in which we are blessed. We shouldn't focus on what's wrong right now, but what is guiding us towards the future. Because remember, the future is friendly. There's always something better around the corner. We shouldn't be thinking about, I didn't get something I wanted, because when you don't get what you want, you're probably being redirected to something better. And that's really the learning experiment. Trust that you need to lean in on the opportunities that are here today, even though they don't look the way you thought they would. I want you to understand something fundamental. You are under no obligation to have it all together all the time. There's so much stress on all of you. AP classes, college prep exams, college entrance essays, acceptance letters. Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? Are my parents going to lose their minds because I want to study dance instead of be a doctor? To all of you who say that, I ask that you ask yourself, who cares if you don't care? You have to be happy. You need to like you. You need to know your worth. No one else can determine things, because remember, the you that you are is better than the you anybody wants you to be. And you have to become the you that you honestly are. Because if you don't, you're left with a person who has left themselves out of opportunities after opportunity in search of approval from some other person who will continue to tell you that you just aren't enough and you just aren't cutting it. We all have been there. We all know that there are those people, I call them the but people. You did really well on that, but that's kind of cool that you got that scholarship, but it's neat that you won that track meet, but understand that those are the kind of people who will continue to chip away at the fabric that you're trying to weave together. So come to those who believe in you, lean on you, those who seek to understand you, and listen to them, talk to them, and be ready to be you. There's no better time to do that than right now. You can't be doing much more. And the important thing you need to know is you don't always have to be right. You just need to get it right. We spend so much energy trying to be right and almost have to have all the right answers all the time. Color in the lines. Don't get out of the lines. Walk this way. Don't do that. But wear a mask. Please wear a mask. Being the best shouldn't be a decision. It should be a feeling. And sometimes being the best at something may point you away from what you thought you wanted to do. Remember, the worth you give to yourself is really all that matters. You know when you haven't done your best, and others know when you haven't done your best, and your soul is not in it. But as long as you do it well enough that you've achieved everything you can, people will recognize it. I know that there's a feeling going around that sometimes your best isn't enough. Even when you try your best, it's still not enough. But if you're willing to fail at something you hate, why not fail trying to achieve something you love? Because here's a reminder, happiness is a decision. You must find reasons to be happy, particularly now. Make that decision. Make it right now. Make it today, before it's too late. Happiness is our natural inclination. So let's do it. Be happy with who you are. Be happy with who you love. And be happy with what you do. You know, before I close, I want to say something that I say to you all every year. And that's that you have to let go of what is holding you back. Sometimes it's people. Sometimes it's habits. Sometimes it's other things out of your control. And sometimes it's even things you can't even remember. Like, I just don't like that person because she stole my candy in 3rd grade and we've been going to school since then and I still don't talk to her. Well, guess what? She's perfectly happy and you're still holding on to that. So I'm asking you to let go of the feelings for people that may be holding you back. That girl that you're angry at who stole your candy bar in 3rd grade, let it go. You have to forgive them, and you have to ask for forgiveness as well when you know it needs to be given to you. Because we all must remember one thing, and that is forgiveness offers everything you want in all the ways you want. Once you absolve yourself of those feelings, you'll be able to open yourself up to new experiences and new successes. You will find an opportunity for new opportunities. Forgiveness offers everything you want. So as I close, I want to say be great, be bold, be close, be graceful, be forgiving, and most of all, be you. And be you in the most important way, and that is calling yourself to serve others. Every little way helps. Go to a food bank and volunteer. Deliver food when you can't. With all of that, I say thank you, God bless you, and giggle.
Thanks, Scooter. You know, as Sly mentioned before, the Rye Lead program is going to take place with multiple sessions over the next 8 months. They're going to be fall, winter, and spring modules that you can complete. If you complete the first tier, you'll be able to call yourself a RYLarian and include RYLA on your resume and your college applications. I know I put it on my college.
Same.
Yeah, got me into college. Basically the only thing. If you complete the second tier, you'll be invited to an in-person leadership summit for Rye leaders. And if you complete that top tier, the 3rd tier, you'll be eligible to apply for a Rye Lead scholarship. Check out more information in your Rye Lead booklets.
Most importantly, we will be sending you all some fun Rye Lead swag. Look out for stickers, t-shirts, and some more surprises in the mail.
I think we're supposed to do it at the same time.
Same time?
Yeah. Okay. I think if we do it at the same time, it'll work.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Spiffy.
I like it. You look good.
Thanks, you too. In the coming months, we're excited to bring you an amazing group of speakers to share their leadership journey and teach you skills and lessons to support your development as leaders. In our next program, you'll be joined by RYLA alum Kevin Curry. He is the founder of Fit Men Cook, an online community that inspires men and women to eat healthy and stay fit with healthy recipes that, in Kevin's words, are never, ever boring. With over 2 million followers around the world, Kevin has become one of today's most sought-after personalities in nutrition, health, and wellness. Kevin will share his story and teach you all how to make a delicious and nutritious meal.
That's good, because I cannot cook. So here's what comes next. You have a homework assignment, but don't worry, it's pretty easy.
We'll be sending you a brief survey to learn about what you want and need out of this program. It's our first time doing Rye Lead. We want to know how we're doing.
We've planned more leadership training, life skills workshops, and opportunities to network with the hundreds of successful RYLA alumni like Lauren here throughout your senior year. So if you're excited about participating in this new and dynamic program, sign up for the full Rye Lead program.
Thanks for joining us.
and reach for the future.